Hi everybody, it's me Julia and I'm here today to give my thoughts on the Rimmel Apocalips lip lacquers. I have been waiting for these to come to Canada for, I feel like it's been almost a year. So these released in the UK about a year ago. I'm thinking it could be even a year. I'm not exactly sure. And I've been waiting for them to come here ever since. So I heard some rumblings that these were finally available at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I went and I checked, and sure enough they were there. And since then it's like they've sprung up everywhere. So I've heard that they're available at Walmart. I did find them at Target. They are now like just in the regular display, but I haven't checked out Walmart, but I have heard that they are available at Walmart. So price wise, they were $9.99. I also found them at Loblaws. They were $9.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. Then I found them at Loblaws or Zayres or Superstore, whatever it's called in your area. They were $8.99 on sale for $7.99, so that's really good. And then at Target, the regular price was $7.99. So they run anywhere between $7 and $10. So what these are, first of all, let's talk about the packaging. I just think this is probably what drew me to them in the first place, is seeing these on camera. I just really like the way that they look. They're just a really nice, sleek tube. I like the name Apocalips. I think it's really cool. I like the way that the tube, kind of variegates from black down to the color. I think it's really cool. They've really paid attention to packaging and detail like that. It's got like a faceted top on it, so it looks almost like a jewel. I think Rimmel's got some of the cutest packaging in the drugstore. I like how their lipsticks have the little crowns on them and the shiny tubes, and they're all very good quality plastic. Like, even though things are made out of plastic, they click together nicely. They have heft, they have density. I think they've really, they've done a really good job with these and the packaging on these and their lip products. So they have kind of a nice array of colors. There's a nice red, there's a few pinks, there's I think one nude, there's like a mauvey color, there's one that's a little bit deeper, there's one that's a little lighter. So they've got a nice range of colors. They've got cream finishes, and they've got a couple of them that have like some sort of, a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of sparkle. What they are, just to show you, the first one that I got is number 300, Out of This World. So this is one of the ones that has a little bit of shimmer in it. They look like a normal, you think it's a lip gloss when you first open them. They've got like a little doe foot applicator that has like a little bit of a reservoir in the tip to hold the product. You think, oh, it's going to be a lip gloss. It's actually a liquid lipstick. Just to show you, that's one swipe, very well pigmented. Get up close here so you can see the color of that. So this is Out of This World. It's a nice medium toned rosy pink with a little bit of shimmer in it. I like this formula the best, just because it's a little bit light on the lip. Then the next one I picked up is number 101, Celestial. I don't know. And it's a really nice pink again, but this time it's a cream. This is like a rosy mauvey pink, and you can see it's nice and like solid, very opaque. That's one swipe, one coat, just super duper. And then I had to go back later and get Stellar. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's a beautiful, vibrant, pinky coral color. And just to show you how vibrant this color is, I'm going to swatch it. So thick and opaque, and just a really brilliant pop of color, so you can see the 3 shades there. Okay, so I have to admit, this one is definitely the most vibrant, as you can see, and I couldn't help myself from buying it. I just thought it was really great. But why I like the little, like the frosty one a little bit more than the cream base is I find in a way the creamy ones are just, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a little bit older, I'm in my 40s now, I just feel like it's a little bit too much, and I'm getting a little bit of bleeding and kind of like the colors just running away from me, because they're very slippery, very slick, and they go on kind of thick. So I find that they have a tendency to kind of slip around on me, whereas the kind of shimmery pink one that I have, the Out of This World, goes on a little bit lighter, and I didn't have so many issues with it kind of getting away from me. This Stellar, while I love it, I think it's beautiful. I noticed after I put it on, like a couple of hours later, I've got, you know, it's kind of down here. It's just, it kind of got away from me and just kind of started migrating away from my lips. So that's the only complaint that I have about the product in its entirety. Okay, the 3 shades that I have, I think are very, very pretty. As I said, they're very opaque. They have, especially the darker ones, have a tendency to stain your lips a little bit too, which is nice because it just leaves the color on your lips. You can see that they stay nice and super shiny, but they're not like plasticky like a lip gloss is, if that makes any sense. They are a true liquid lipstick. They go on with the same kind of look as a lipstick goes on, but they kind of act like a lip gloss, if that makes any sense at all. So what I mean is, like a lip gloss goes on and then immediately kind of starts to dry down, and they dry down kind of sticky and tacky. These go on nice and slick, but when they dry down to a nice kind of soft, creamy formulation. They go on, they're super shiny, but they're not like wet, or they're not, you know, sticky or gloopy or anything like that. They go on very creamy, very moist, and then they dry down to a really nice kind of soft lipstick feel. And when they dry down, they just feel nice and soft on your lips, and you still have that shine, and you don't get any kind of tackiness like you do with a lip gloss. Like I find a lot of times lip gloss dries down and you go like that with your lips, and they, you know, the product, your lips kind of stick together and you just get that kind of tacky feeling. Don't have this at all with these products. And they just stay nice and vibrant and creamy for a very long time on your lip. And they do actually have some staining abilities on your lips too, like the color locks onto your lips and stays there. So overall, I think these are fantastic. See, even now I've only been talking for about 10 minutes and already this color has kind of migrated into the corner of my lips. So that's the only complaint I have about these, is this really bright Stellar one, even though it's the most gorgeous color ever. And I know like all the really young girls are wearing it and just totally loving it. I just feel like if your lips are a little bit thinner, so it doesn't necessarily have to be an age thing, it could just be like a lip, like just the way that your lips are, but a little bit thinner lips, and it just kind of gets away from me. And just be careful to put it on a little bit thinly. Like I was putting it on quite thin, but I'm still finding that it's kind of getting away from me. It's because it stays so creamy for so long. So that's the only complaint that I have. Other than that, I think, as I said, I love the packaging. I love the formula. I love the fact that it's a liquid lipstick and not a lip gloss. And I really like the fact that it's not one of those kind of stain gloss combos. I really like the formula of a creamy liquid lip products like this. I think they're really great. I'm so happy that they're finally available here in Canada. I'm not sure if they're available for you guys yet in the States. If somebody knows, whoops, can you let everybody else know in the comments? But these are really good. So these get a thumbs up for me. I've only been wearing them like for a couple of days, but I really like them. I like the staying power, I like the feel, I like the color range, as I said, and I like the price point. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the Apocalypse. I'm really happy with them. I think they're great. Like I said, the only complaint that I have is this one's kind of, I can feel it moving around on my lips a little bit, but the other two are really great, especially this Out of This World, which just has a nice little bit of kind of sheen to it. Just goes on a little bit differently than these really kind of heavy, creamy ones. And I would say that the price point, I think, is starting to get a little bit out of control. I mean, once you start getting into, you know, $10 at the low end for a lip product, you know that some drugstores will be $12, and then you're getting into like department store prices. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just so pretty and I couldn't refuse. There you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.